Remember, when I started this business 7 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, I have all possible reasons for people not to do this. Remember, when I started 7 years ago, I was broke, hardly speak English, and I have only 3 friends. If you will notice, our job and obligation here as leaders in connection to bond training a while ago, our job as leaders is to eliminate excuses of other people. Because if we're able to eliminate their excuses, it becomes possible to everybody. For example, you're a plain housewife. Your job is to become senior vice president, so that once you become a senior vice president, you eliminate excuses of other housewives saying, I cannot do this. My humble beginning, by the way, I need to take something. I'm not ready yet. High five fuel. I need to take this. So I know I'm ready. I think I'm not ready yet. I'm not getting energy from you. So I'm gonna take high five fuel. By the way, you can get this if you purchase any wellness product, and you can get example to this. All right? It's a good promotion. My humble beginning for some people in this room don't know my humble beginning. I was a sushi chef 7 years ago. I worked so hard, and I worked like minimum of 14 hours a day, which means overwork, underpay. Anybody can relate overwork, underpay? That's in South Carolina, Kobe Japanese restaurant. When I moved to California, I have only 3 friends. So which means, if I can do it, everybody can do it. In California, when I started, I was living under the stairs. And I don't know how to drive a car. My humble beginning, when I see the opportunity, that's why my advice to everybody, once you see opportunity, you have to grab it and do the right action. Because opportunity remains opportunity once you don't do any action on it. All right? Then, I was living under the stairs, and I don't know how to drive a car. That's why I understand my obligation at that time. I need to do it so it becomes possible to everybody. Just remember, I have only 3 friends, and I forced my friend to do this with me because I cannot do it by myself. And my friend that I forced to do this business is now also a Platinum Senior Vice President by the name Platinum Senior Vice President Alan Talunan. And don't get me wrong why I forced my friend, because way back in the Philippines, we were already good friends. And I forced Alan because he loved to help a lot of people. And the opportunity to doing this business, see, helping yourself is not creating greatness. Helping yourself and other people, that's creating greatness. That's why maybe the one key factor, that's why Alan became a platinum to this company. All right? Now my topic for today is becoming an excellent student of the system. When I encounter some people gonna ask me, can you show me the compensation right away? Can you show me the products and services right away? The advanced training or the other training, I'll let other experts doing that, like Barry Donaldson. He's the expert on training, advanced training. But my obligation is to show you the right foundation of building the business. Because 1, 2, 3 first before number 8 and 10. So I would like to give you the basic foundation. That's why a lot of people become failure to this industry because they like the 9 and 10 right away. But they don't know the basic foundation, how to build a business. Me and my organization, we start from scratch. Remember my humble beginning? I have only 3 friends. Why are we able to build a huge organization? Can I see my Achievers family in this room? So, remember this. When at the beginning people doubting or people have a doubt that somebody can go to the moon, but someone able to do it, it becomes possible that people can go to the moon. Am I right? At the beginning when we're doing this business 7 years ago, there's no Filipino yet senior vice president in the company. That's why I need to do it so all my fellow Filipino see the possibility that they can do this too, or other immigrants. When I became senior vice president, after that, a lot of senior vice presidents become senior vice president to company 5 links. Am I right? I feel hot. Do you feel hot? Or I'm the only one I feel hot? I need to take off my... I don't have answer. Become an excellent student of the system. System. What? More? You're in the wrong room if you're asking for more. System. I'll be specific on training the system, right? System in an acronym name. Okay? Save yourself, stress, time, energy, and money. So that's my topic for today. Save yourself, stress, time, and energy, money. Let's talk about save. Be a product of the products. It's hard to share Coke when you're drinking Pepsi. We must be the product of the products. In short, when people see something changing in you, they will start asking, what are you doing? Am I right? When I show this gun, I don't have this before, people start asking, what am I doing? If they ask that, giving me a window and opportunity to share what I'm doing. Right? I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked, and check what I'm doing, maybe for you, maybe not. We are the walking commercial model of our company. Would you agree? See, prepare your commercial speech too. At least have a 10 seconds commercial speech when somebody asking, what are you doing? Do you have a commercial speech already? Prepare your commercial speech so that automatically you're going to share your commercial speech. Can I see the first-timers in this convention today? Can you stand up, please? Stand up. I would like to. There you go. There you go. Congratulations. Congratulations. I remember when I started 7 years ago, woohoo, woohoo. I remember 7 years ago, one did presentation in California 7 years ago in Oakland, California. We're like 50 people, and somebody shared, if you're a serious player, you must be in convention. And that time, my first convention, only 3 in our team. And California was not even mentioned on my first convention in Philadelphia. Nobody mentioning what is California. 7 years ago, do I feel worried about it? Do I see opportunity about it? And when someone, you're gonna have your aha moment for first-timers. Because having a doubt and fear, that's normal. Would you agree? Because we're human beings. Having doubts and fear, that's normal at the beginning. But the question is how to eliminate the doubts and fear. My first convention eliminate all my doubts and fear. My height is 5'6". After convention, I feel like I'm a 6-footer. That's what happened to me. And one promoted senior vice president at that time, when he's doing his speech as newly promoted senior vice president, I was crying that time, but I don't know what I'm crying, but I know I'm happy. In reality, what I'm feeling that time, you want to know? Oh, you're nosy, huh? My feeling that time, that newly promoted senior vice president, he gave me what? Hope. That's why I always telling to people, having a problem is not the problem. Losing hope, that's the problem. And I find something in my body, the passion to become successful in life. I have started to have a winning attitude. So that's why I say, walking commercial model, don't go out just to recruit. I don't go out to recruit. Somebody asked me, are you doing this full-time? In reality, we're not doing this full-time. We're doing this part-time with full-time attitude. So when I go out, I don't change what I'm doing, I just change my conversation. Instead of talking people's life, I talk about 5 links. Remember, I'm the walking commercial model of the company. Don't go out to recruit. I go out because I need to go out, to go to shopping, washing car, everything. But I don't go out to recruit, all right? Change your conversation. And sharing, not selling. Our business is not really about selling. It's more on sharing. If you have it, that's the reason people gonna do it. Would you agree? Because people are visual. People must see the clear picture. Can we do the test? Can we do the test? That people must see the clear picture. You want some test? Okay, follow my instruction properly, okay? When I said 1, 2, 3, clap, let's clap our hand. Can we do that? Okay, 1, 2, 3, clap. Oh, you don't hear what I just said, my instruction. I said 1, 2, 3, clap. That's the only time we're gonna clap. But you see me, I do it, that's why you do it. Because people are visual. People must see the clear picture. One more test? One more? First timers, everybody, raise your hand. Put your hand to your chin. Chin. Where's your chin? This is your chin. People will follow us on what we're doing and not what we're saying. That's why if we have it, the reason why you don't have Global Links customer, because you yourself, you're not using it. The reason why you don't have a Protect America customers, because you yourself, you don't have it. The reason, see, going to the training, see, people like to become sexy, but you never go to the gym. Going to the training, in reality, going to the training, that's the easy part. But what we put inside our body, that's the hard part. 1 apple a day keep doctors away. What if that's true? But instead of eating apple a day, we keep eating Hershey a day. Sharing, not selling. That's why when company promote wellness product, I'm the first person become excited because I see myself before even starting. See, our body is a temple of the Holy Spirit. Would you agree? So by all means, we have to nourish it with love. We have to take care of our body. We are responsible what we put in here, what we put in here, and what we put in here. What we put in our mind, what we put in our heart, and what we put in here. If you have big bellies right now, maybe you start taking our wellness product. All right, ready? All right, next, yourself. Keep your emotions out, discipline your disappointment, okay? Keep investing to yourself, keep growing, think inside, outside the box. Keep your emotion out. Because doing this business, we have to control our emotion. We cannot change anybody, but one thing for sure, we can change ourselves. If people say yes to you, do it when we share this opportunity to everybody, to anybody, and people say yes to you, thank them. Because they're helping our business grow. What if people say no to you? Still, thank them. Because this time, they're helping our personality grow. It's a win-win situation, whatever their decision. In short, don't become emotional on other people's decision. Instead, become emotional on your way to become a senior vice president. On your way to become successful. See, when people asking, see, 7 years ago, I thought to myself, is this individual or my leaders or my mentors helping me or teaching me how to become successful? Why not just listen? Am I right? Because people like to eat, but they don't like to chew. They like to become successful, but they're not investing to their time. They're not investing to their own self to become successful in life, right? Keep growing. Keep challenging yourself. Keep challenging yourself to do greatness, to do better. Invest into yourself. When I start this business, remember, become excellent student of the system. When I start doing this business, I've noticed all my leaders always reading books because not all readers are leaders, but all leaders are readers. That's why I start reading books. I don't read books before. I'm not listening to any information before. But as I said a while ago, our body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. I'm responsible for this body. So that's why I start investing to myself. I decide to be the right person on the right time and on the right company. That's why I'm sharing to everybody today, you're on the right time, right place, and right company. It's an opportunity to everybody right now to be part of the expansion team leader of this company. Now we're going to be global. Are you excited? Oh, not everybody excited. Are you excited? Are you excited? See, remember, I told you at the beginning, our job as leaders is to eliminate excuses of people. I will give you some story later on, the reason our campaign, a major campaign, why we're able to open Philippine market. But the reason why I'm saying this now, the main launching in Five Links Philippines is going to be March 28. March 28. It's an open invitation to everybody to get the piece of the pie of the market. But I'm just telling this, the reason why we're doing whatever we're doing now, so that other immigrants or other leaders in this room see the possibility, once we're able to open Philippines, it becomes possible to anybody that they can also open their own respective country where they came from. All right? Keep growing. Thinking inside the box, thinking outside the box. We're always hearing this. What is thinking inside the box? Thinking inside the box, sometimes we limit ourselves thinking inside the box. We're only thinking inside the box. That's why people limit us in our action, feelings, behavior, and abilities. We're thinking inside the box. We're thinking, oh, I cannot do this, I cannot do that. Because remember, whatever we're going to put here is always right. Would you agree? Whatever we're going to put here is always right. If you think you will not become successful, you're right. If you think you're not pretty, you're right. If you think you're not sexy, you're right again. If you think you will not become a millionaire, you're right. In short, whatever we're going to put here, it's always right. If you think you will become successful, you're right. If you think you will become a senior vice president, you're right. If you think you'll become a millionaire, you're right. If you think you can do it, you're right. Anything we're going to put here, it's always right. That's why a little stretch, the word thinking outside the box, just a little stretch, you will discover a lot of things in you that you can do this. Do you think whatever I'm doing now, do you think at the beginning, I can do this? Until now, up to this moment, I cannot believe whatever I'm doing right now, I'm doing it now. When someone given a responsibility, I took the responsibility as a platinum senior vice president. How I wish I'm not doing this. At the backstage, I'm ready to pass out. But the reason I keep pushing myself to do this, so you can see yourself doing this also. The reason why I'm doing this, like for example, we the leaders here, this is you. This is you, and you stop growing. Because remember, every time a position given to us, if we stop growing, we're blocking your leaders to grow. You're blocking them to grow. That's why I keep pushing myself to grow, so everybody will grow. That's our job. Now, a little stretch. As I said, you will discover a lot of things that we can do. Coming to this country, hardly speak English. If you'll notice, I'm still working on me. I still have the accent. By the way, how are you going to call a person know more than 3 languages? How you call that person know more than 3 languages? Multilingual. Am I right? I told you I need your loving. Why are you not participating? How you call a person more than 3 languages? Multilingual. 2 languages? Bilingual. Only 1? Only 1? American. It's a joke, okay? But I've noticed Americans have 2 now. 2. What is that? Good English and bad English. Okay, peace. Okay, peace. Okay, action, all right? Now, let's talk about stress caused by forcing someone to do it. See, the reason why I'm not stressed out doing this business, because I work with people not giving me a stress. The reason why, see, we don't motivate people to do this. We inspire people to do this. That's why I'm not a motivational speaker. I inspire people. Because, as William said, motivation, that's external. But inspiration, that's internal. See, people can see if I'm forcing someone to do it, every day I need to talk to him every time he encounter or he become demotivated. So if every day I keep motivating them, see, even me, I feel stressed out. The reason why I'm not stressed out, because I work with people, what? I feel comfortable working with. Because this business starts with the right emotions. Because if you feel good, you will think good. You're thinking good, you will produce good. So if you are associating yourself with the right people, you get the right mindset. See, don't reinvent the wheel. We have already a system that we need to follow. Am I right? Like McDonald's is one good example. They have a powerful system too. Is McDonald's the best hamburger in the world? But they have one of the best system. Who's running McDonald's? Kids. These kids cannot even fix their own bed, but they can run a multi-billion-dollar company. Why? Because they have a powerful system. French fries, always on that side. Have you noticed? Cold section, menu at the top, the server, always smiling. Good morning, welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order now? They're smiling, even they're heartbroken. Because part of the system. Why I'm saying this? 5 links have a powerful system. That's why ordinary people like us can do this. Don't look me as a platinum right now. Remember, I was a sushi chef, but able to do it, so which means anybody can do it. Equal opportunity. Would you agree? Equal opportunity. Surround yourself with champions. Would you agree? See, sometimes it's not only the information you're going to learn from the speakers or the trainer for today until Saturday. Sometimes, this is what I'm feeling that time. Sometimes it's not only the information you're going to learn from us, but if we are surrounded with like-minded people, that change us. That changed me. Remember, 7 years ago when I started, I hardly speak English. When someone talking in front of a stage, I don't get it 100% what they're talking about. But enough for me to get their energy, to get the message that I must do it. Some of you in this room right now may be having a hard time to understand my accent. But the energy I'm giving to you may be enough energy for you to become successful. The possibility that you can do this too. See, when I start, the reason why I'm wearing shorts, by the way, the reason why I'm wearing shorts, because 7 years ago, when I started doing this business, I'm just wearing shorts and sneakers. I never wear suit in my life. When I started 7 years ago. When I received a memo that I can wear this, I become excited to wear this on the stage. I said, oh my God, I like wearing shorts and doing my training. That's why an opportunity for me, all right? Now, surround yourself with winners, champions, the best of the best. Remember, when I start this business, even I'm a positive person, if I always surround myself with negative people, I will have a loserism attitude. Birds with same feather flock together, am I right? So in short, if your 5 best friends right now are broke, a year from now, you're the 6th. That's why I start associating myself with winners, champions, the best of the best. That's why I have the winning attitude to become successful in life. All right? Deal with people. Okay, deal with people. Our business is more on what? People business. Am I right? So in short, we must be likable. We must be likable, a winning attitude team. When I was new in the business, when I see Platinum Senior Vice President that time, when I was new, I'm observing that. I become observant to this business. I become observant who are successful and who are broke. And I've noticed all successful students, you know, the reason why they become successful, because they are coachable, open mind. And all broke people, the reason why they broke, you want to know? You want to know? The reason why they are broke, remember, all successful people always excellent student, coachable, and open mind. You know the problem with the broke people? You want to know? They know everything. That's why they always broke. That's why I start associating myself. Okay, stress. I don't know that I didn't move my slide, sorry. Deal with people. So dealing with people. So we must be likable. See, if people are gonna do this business because they know you, like you, and trust you. Even 5 Links is the best company in the world. We have the best products and services. But if you're not likable, see, the reason why they're not enrolled in the business, maybe they don't like you. See, people are gonna do this because they know you, like you, and trust you. We must be an excellent, we must have this magnetic personality. Every time people are around with you, they feel good, they feel great. So every time we share this opportunity to somebody else, become likable. Start with a simple smile. See, if you're here, you can see who's not smiling. Maybe you look problematic. Maybe that's the reason why nobody joining you. Smile. It's free. Smile, and it's opened the door to everybody. When you like to sponsor somebody, smile. It can be learned too. I don't have smiling face before, but every morning I smile. I look in a mirror, and I check myself in a mirror, and I look myself in a mirror. This is what I told to myself in a mirror. Ejay, you're good looking. Why are you laughing and not making joke? I said, Ejay, you're good looking. But if you're gonna smile, oh, way, way better. Smile. See, the first person you're gonna sponsor doing this business is yourself. Right? So sponsor yourself and smile right away, because that's your face, by the way. If you see yourself in a mirror and you cannot smile, we have a problem. But smile appropriately. What do I mean by that? You cannot smile on a funeral. You cannot smile when somebody, I said, appropriate way. Like, for example, in a men's restroom. Would you like to earn an extra income? Appropriately. Freedom of time. See? Freedom, we're here for wealth, not for bonus. We're here for wealth, not for bonus. Okay, always remember this. If you don't get bonus, we're not here for bonus, we're here for wealth. And we're not motivated on bonus, should be motivated on what? Creating our wealth. Remember my humble beginning? I grew up in a less fortunate environment in the Philippines. Bad area, slum area, squatter area in the Philippines. And the reason why my family allowed me to come here to USA, I came totally stranger to this country. And the only reason why my family allowed me to come here, because I told them, it's not our fault if we're born poor, it's our fault if we die poor. And I promised to myself that time, before leaving our country, I'm willing to sacrifice until I die so that our next generation will have a better life. Because I just watched the cycle of our family. My grandparents are poor, my parents are very poor. If I will not stop the cycle of poverty, what do you think is gonna happen to me and to my next generation? So I'm doing this well so that my next generation will have a better life. Sometimes do this for people we love and care. Sometimes if we're doing this for us, we're easily gonna quit. Because the easiest thing to do in this world is to quit. We encounter challenges, we quit. We encounter negative people, we quit. Our best friend don't support us, we quit. Our wife, husband become negative, we quit. So that's the reason why other people not become successful, because the easiest thing to do in this world is to quit, right? Now next, time. Become profitable. Work with people who deserve your time, leverage your time, golden rule, time is gold, freedom of time. Become profitable right away. One of our senior vice president keep mentioning this to our team. You can do this business fast and profitable, or slow but painful. become profitable right away, it's okay. For example, it's much better to get the bonus right away, so we become profitable, which means we need to document ourselves right away. Because if you document yourself, now you talk in a position of strength. I remember when I started 7 years ago, they criticizing our English, grammar, and pronunciation. They criticizing. My first time talking in front of people, I forgot my own name. See, people criticize when we starting the business because I'm immigrant, I hardly speak English. That's why they can easily criticize who we are. That's why when my mentor told me, earn position right away, and when I noticed when I become senior vice president, because I'm talking in a position of strength right now, people start listening to me. That's why you have to earn your position right away so that, so remember our job to eliminate excuses of people, so that once you earn your position, you eliminate excuses of other people. Now you talk in a position of strength. That's the reason why people start listening to us, more especially to you, because you document yourself, you make it happen, you make it possible to other people, right? Leverage your time. When I understand leveraging your time, see, leveraging your time, that's the reason why a lot of people become successful, because they're able to leverage their time. An average people like us, we can able to leverage our time to other people, all right? Like McDonald's, Starbucks, Walmart, they will not become a multi-billion-dollar company if only one store. What they did is what? They leverage the time. Every 20 miles, there's another Walmart. Same thing with Starbucks and McDonald's. Every corner, there's Starbucks and Walmart. I mean, McDonald's. Same thing with us. We need to multiply our time through other people. Not employee, not boss. Remember, I'm not your boss, you're not my boss. We're business partners in this room. Remember the wording, we're business partners. Your success is everybody's success. Everybody needs our time. Would you agree? Everybody needs our time, but work with people deserve your time. Work with people deserve your time. Most of the time, we're spending our time to our wrong people. And that's the reason you're delaying your own success as well. All right? Golden rule, time is gold. Would you agree? It's self-explanatory. Time is gold. Do this right away. Remember this. When I lived in California, I was living under the stairs. 4 years after, I able to move to a gated community in Hayward Hills, overlooking San Francisco. Our backyard is a golf course, and we have a courtyard within the house, where you can find an opportunity like Fivelings have, given an opportunity to average people like us. By the way, I'm not here to brag anything. I'm not here to brag anything. I'm just here to inspire you, which means everything is possible if you decide that you can do this too. All right? Freedom of time. One of the best gifts is freedom of time. Wake up when you're done sleeping and go to bed when you're ready to go to bed. That's the best time. Remember, 2 years ago, when my parents celebrated their golden wedding anniversary, I witnessed, I go to Philippines, I knock in front of our door in the Philippines to my parents and surprised them, emotional moment, and I asked my parents, giving you 3 wishes, whatever wish you have, I'm here to grant all your wishes. Then when I'm flying back to USA, I realized this company did really huge to me. Because I'm thinking, if I'm still an employee, I cannot just go home to Philippines because I don't have freedom of time. If I'm not financially free, I cannot even ask my parents whatever they like to have. I'm here to grant their wishes. That's why I'm so thankful and blessed I found Fivelings. Energy. Energy. Focus on your energy on a positive people that rather than negative people. True? One person can give energy to everybody, but also one person can suck the energy of everybody. Money-making time. So, which means money-making time, when we start building the business, make it a point when we start building business, is spend time right away how you become profitable instead of spending time making good flyers, good cards, because that's not a money-making time. All right? Share, designate responsibilities. Remember, 7 years ago, I sponsor my weakness. I cannot do everything. Don't try to do everything. That's why I designate and share responsibility. When I started 7 years ago, remember, I have only 3 friends. Alan know a lot of people. That's why I force him to sponsor my weakness, just because he know a lot of people. That time, I don't know how to present. I find Louis Casanas know how to present. While I'm still working on me to learn how to present the opportunity. That time, I'm a shy person. I find a thick face. I'm not gonna mention the name. So in short, focus, sponsor our weakness. Delegate. Okay, now this time, insane focus. When I started building the business, said focus. We heard the word always focus. When I found out that 5 things can change my life, you know what I did? Not only focus, I got insane focus building the business. I don't only give 100%, I give 120%. In short, I go extra miles to become successful. All right? And keep the momentum going. Always remember this. Our job as leaders is always keep the momentum going. All right? Because if there's momentum going on to your organization, 80% will be solved. Always remember that. 80% will be solved if there's momentum. If your team, if our team thinks something, our job as leaders is to implement. Like seven years ago, when our team thinking, when are we gonna open Philippines? When are we gonna open Philippines? I said, soon. But we need to create a lot of leaders so we can open Philippines. Then after that, when are we gonna open Philippines? When are we gonna open Philippines? Soon. And see, the team thinking something, but our job as leaders is to implement. That's why the corporate noticed that we're serious, because 2 years we keep coming back to Philippines to know and the ins and the outs, the culture, so that we can open Philippine market. Enough people from the corporate notice that we're serious opening Philippines. That's why Philippines now is open. Now, my last slide is spend money wisely. Would you agree? I've noticed a lot of people they reach a certain high position, they're making a lot of money, but they become broke. Like for example, you're making $3,000 a month. That's a good income already here in USA, right? $3,000 a month. And you're spending $3,100. Now you're broke. For example, you're making $50,000 a month. That's a good income? Hello, anybody home? You're making $50,000 a month, but you're spending $50,100. Are you broke? In a higher level, but still broke. Spend money wisely, all right? Invest. See, once you start investing, not only to yourself, but something invest that you can see, right? When I go to the Philippines, I start investing to the Philippines. I believe I have 7 condominiums right now in the Philippines and multiple properties. Alan got 2 restaurants, and we bought a nightclub. No, not a nightclub. How do you call that? Not a nightclub, okay? It's a club for disco. I don't know the term here. I don't know the terminology. See, I'm still working on me. Okay, live below your means. We always hearing this. Some people gonna say, live below your means. Who believe in live within your means? See, live within your means. As I said a while, if making 3,000, you spend 3,000, you're living within your means. We need to keep accumulating wealth. See, live below your means, which means if you're making 3,000, spend at least 2,500 and save the 500 in your bank. Whatever happened, don't spend it. At the end of the year, you have a good savings. And pay yourself first. Who's the most important person in this world? Who's the most important person in this world? So who should be paid first? Which means we deserve good. From time to time, I buy something special for myself as a gift to myself because I work hard. All right? Spend money wisely. I like to go back to spend money wisely before I forget. Ladies are guilty for this. We buy, we buy something because we want it or we need it. You want it, right? You don't really need it, but you just want it. That's why you go to your closet, there's a lot of bag, shoes, you never wear it. You just buy it because you just want it. True? True. But before I end my presentation, Remember, Philippines is open right now. I will share you the campaign. Remember, I told you the campaign that we're doing right now? When we start the business, share your campaign. Remember, people will follow us not because of our money. People will follow us because of our vision. The campaign that we're doing to our fellow Filipino, that's why a lot of Filipino, like, they see our vision and campaign. We like to open Philippines. Because I will share you one journey, one personal experience that I have when we go to Platinum Vacation. We went to Platinum Vacation in Greece and Turkey last year, right? Right? So we go to Greece and Turkey. My personal experience that time, we were walking on the street in Greece because I'm a second-class citizen. Police officer in Greece stopped me. And they're looking for documents. They want to make sure I'm legal walking on the street. Because I'm a second-class citizen. And then I checked other Filipino over there. I said, what you doing here? You're here for vacation? No, I'm a domestic helper here. So the campaign, what we're doing here is to stop the slavery mindset. Maybe not us right now, but at least our second generation experience the freedom. Because I just check around every time I travel, because this opportunity allows me to travel and see the world. Every time I travel, I see, one good example I always see is Chinese. All over the world, but they have business, entrepreneur mindset. But what I've noticed to Filipino, all over the world too, but what they're doing is slavery. Domestic helper, caregiver, construction worker, nurses, working in a hospital, anything about slavery. So the campaign that we should do is stop the cycle of slavery, stop the cycle of poverty, not for us, but for people we love and care, so that the next generation will have a better life.